centers were going extinct. Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Drummond, Kevin Love out there with Erving, and it's Kyrie Erving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here's Dinwiddie, and that one's good. Erving.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
Iguodala outside. And the pass to Aldridge. The shot, no good. Good D by Love. Erving with it. Lillard picks him up. And the slam dunk by Erving.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Erving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Now here's Iguodala into the lane. Outside Aldridge. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Love with the screen for Erving. That shot off.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Outside Erving. He kicks to Love. In the corner, Drummond with it. Erving from long range. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
If you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still might get into double digits. He's that much of a force on the offensive glass.
Passes it to Aldridge. Off target from outside. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Erving. Feeds to Drummond. Over Iguodala and Andre Drummond. The bucket on the assist by Erving. So, GA, you look at the Blazers with this young talent and still with Damian Lillard on board. Two very different timelines.
They feel like Lillard brings more value than what they could get in trade. But you could argue they could have gotten more if they acted a few seasons earlier.
Now, here's Erving. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Over Iguodala. Outside Erving. And he's good on the three ball. Erving's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So timeout called here. The first for Portland. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Portland. Caldwell Pope comes in for Andre Iguodala. Now here's Lillard. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Clock at 4. Oden with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Nailed from three-point land.
You got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope. He's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
And here is Erving. 26 points for him last game against Washington.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Oden passes to Lillard. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
Yeah, with Dame, a bump's not going to do it. You got to put him on the ground. You know how hard that is? That guy's got great body control.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bol, he's checked in for Love. Hardaway is subbed in for Kyrie Erving. And the shot goes down.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Pass to Lillard. To the paint. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Oden. Still scoreless. Here's Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
And how about just folding to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Erving. He brings it up for the Nets. It's a three-point game. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lillard with the bucket.
Man, that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now, here is Erving. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Now Bol after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Here's Erving, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Lillard outside. Barnes screen on Erving. Nobody near Lillard. Drops in the tray. Lillard's got 11 points.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Dinwiddie passes to Erving. Back to Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Craig Oden. Hey, Craig, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Love's checked in for Bol, and it's Kyrie Erving in for Hardaway. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Just not the guy you want shooting the ball from the free throw line against you. Caldwell Pope can more than hold his own.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Nets with the lead. Nembhard, the pass to Hardaway. Drummond sets the screen for Hardaway. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. It's Aldridge, high post. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Bull. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Nembhard. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. Trailblazers trail by 4. Iguodala kicks to Aldridge. Fader on the way. A rebound by the Nets.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Avdia, the pass to Nembhard. Avdia. Love with the screen on Caldwell Pope. And there's the try. And finished off by Avdia.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. And that's collected by Love. Brooklyn leading by 6. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Down low. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That's the way to finish. KCP with a show of force at the rim.
And there's the pass to Erving. And here's Love. And the 3 ball is good. Love's got his second basket of the night.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Iguodala dishes to Aldridge. Iguodala setting the pick for Aldridge. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Passes to Avdia.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
6 to shoot. Love kicks to Erving. That's in there. Love with the assist. Erving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, or just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Ivy's checked in for Portland.
And checking out some numbers for Erving. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Ivy with the bucket.
Ivy's got good ball handling skills, so you can use him in pick and roll, and when he stays in control, he can make good decisions.
And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Iguodala outside. Şengün with the screen for Iguodala. No good from outside.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Nembhard. Ivy defending. Erving kicks to Love. A three-pointer, no good. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball.
This is where you lean on Andre Iguodala and all of that experience. But it's one thing to have it. It's another thing to get the kind of character that's willing to share it. Iguodala is one of those.
The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Iguodala. And so he hits both. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Lively. Pass to Avdia. Now Love. Nets passing it around. Erving from long range.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. The pass to Şengün. Shoots over Avdia. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his second bucket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Nets lead by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Hey guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So with Erving on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. We've got Erving. Cameron Reddish is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lively in at the 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational. Perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Ivy. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ivy. The kick out to Aldridge. Love grabs the board. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as much as 10. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's their first
of the game, though. So sharp
Now on the
passing
floor for your
has helped them
Trailblazers.
to craft this lead.
Number 23.
And Portland making a change here.
Alec
Brooks is checked in. Trailblazers trail by 6. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Iguodala finds Şengün. Here's Aldridge. Cans the 12-footer. Aldridge has got 7.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Offensive rebound. That one goes. Count it. Love's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Activity and effort and just waiting for the moment. Kevin Love picks that one up. Instinctual score there.
Now here is Aldridge. 7 points in the game. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Erving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
3.
Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. Passes it to Hachimura. Back to Iguodala from downtown. Brooklyn with the rebound. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now the feed to Erving. Over Şengün. That doesn't go in either for Erving. Trailblazers trail by 7. Iguodala with it. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Drills the 3-pointer. Burks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Burks against Dinwiddie. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Erving. Over Iguodala. Another miss by Erving. Inside, Burks. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
Great pass from Rui there. You can see he likes setting up his teammates.
And here's Erving. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Washington. There's the pick. Love outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Portland's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Outside Aldridge. And they call an illegal screen here.
Let's take a look at Alec Burks' number. Last season's performance for him. He was around 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
So many little things that you have to learn to grow as a player. He's just going through a bit of that process right now.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Now here's Dinwiddie. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. Drummond sets the screen for Erving. And the Nets miss again. Portland trailing here. Now Caldwell Pope. Lillard outside. He feeds it to Barnes. Nice move. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And it's Drummond missing. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Lillard finds Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Erving. To the inside. Here's Bull. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Oden. Back to Lillard. Here's Kamara. Caldwell Pope for 3. And Erving pulls it down. Shot from 6. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Portland's got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Champagny passes to Erving. Over Caldwell Pope. A shot's good from Erving. Erving's got 10.
And that mid-range spot is so sweet for him.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Caldwell Pope with it. 6 points for him. Lillard outside. Off target from three-point range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
First team foul.
A different look now for Portland. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Scotty Barnes. It's Iguodala in for Caldwell Pope. It's the Nets now. They've led by as much as 10.
Substitution on the court.
Drummond sets the screen for Erving. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist from Julius Erving.
Andre Drummond.
Irving's got 3 assists in the game. The pass to Iguodala. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul.
At the line.
And check out Iguodala answering the inside defense with some relentless effort, just making it difficult to stop him clean. Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Iguodala. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Nets leading by 5. Here's Nembhard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. And on the way from Erving for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at them just a bit.
Here's Love. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Aldridge with a screen on Erving. 3-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by the Nets. Love's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. To end the run. And the layup is good. Lillard's got 13 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Erving misses. Trailblazers trail by 10. Iguodala dishes to Oden. 3-pointer, Lillard. Love grabs the board. Love's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And here is Iguodala. 11 points last game. Lillard outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 6 assists now in the game. Nets leading by 7. Nembhard, the pass to Erving. On the wing, Erving. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Oden's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Lillard kicks to Iguodala. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Count that one. And now it's only a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Erving passes to Nembhard. Erving with the ball. And that time, also a missed shot.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Lillard outside. Launches a 3. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
On its way from Erving for 2. And Love with the second chance points. Love's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now here's Iguodala from outside the arc. Rebound Andre Drummond. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
29 seconds left now here in the second. Erving surveying the floor. Drummond sets the screen for Erving. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And stolen by Erving. Outside Erving. And the last shot before the buzzer.